All right, boys and girls, we're about to get started here. We are at the EX2 Rails to River, River to Rails. I always forget the damn name order, but this is a 2-lapper, as you saw. So this is the little compound that they already made up for everything. And then I gotta get up to the start. Yo, yo, yo! I gotta get up to the start because they're about to start T-1 minute for the e-bikers. And then I'm in 40. So I think it's a huge group for the 40 group. So, and then we got 60 right there. So got to move up. Catch y'all in a few. All right. We are all done here at the River to Rails, Rails to River. Y'all know what the hell this is. Just look at the title, goddammit. EX2 Adventures always does a great job when it comes to handling everything out here. This is my 3rd race with them, and I mean, first class stuff. They got a nice little area here at Lake Fairfax. They got the pool over there because there's a lot of construction that was going on course, or what would be the normal course. So they had to divert us over here to G. So one of the things that was really cool about this one is that you start there, and then you actually do a pump all the way up. And then from there, you do your laps. So I was 2 laps, so finish it out. Yeah, keep it going. Woo! He's on an Epic as well. Epics are all over this place. So as we kind of check out all the bikes, you got the Epics are all over the place. Top Fuels are all over the place. It's a nice mixture. They got the whole crew out there, which is cool. Got the whole canopy out here. A nice little area for you to hang out. So let's talk about the race for a second. So started off actually because as soon as you start this downhill gravel area, you actually do a pump up the hill. And then you make a left into the tree line, but you have to go kind of through that little, I'm calling it a carousel. So you go down here, you make that uphill. So I was trying to gauge as far as the effort that I needed to have, and then realize, okay, the crowd that I'm with isn't bad, but they're kind of taking their time. So I'll just kind of roll with them a little bit, but try to move up as best as I can. From there, went ahead and was like, okay, we went through all this little carousel area, a lot of left, rights through there. And then I was in the 4th position or 3rd position at the time. We barreled down the hill. After that, pretty steep hill. And then when we do that, we then start hitting the actual single track. And that's where your laps really kind of start, I would say. So from there, was chilling in 4th, and then ended up kind of chilling in 2nd. I forgot where on earth I passed, but ended up passing at some point. Got into 2nd place and was chilling with the guy, with what was the leader at the time. A lot of fast guys were behind. Got held up on some of the tech stuff. Ended up going on line A is what it was. So I was in 4th as we're going through everything, and that split of A-B line, one guy went left. Oh, sorry, I was in 5th. One guy went left, 3 went right on the B line, and then I was able to pass the 3 guys and ended up in 2nd place after the A-B split. So once A-B split happened, I was behind that guy. I was like, okay, he's flowing okay, but there's areas where I'm basically rubbing his wheels. So I'm like, okay, we'll see before the fun part happens. Like I was gauging where everybody else was behind us. They kept getting held up. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead. And then as soon as we're about to basically get to the fun side and the flowy side, which is one of my strengths, I decided, hey, let me just go ahead and pass him. So pass him at that point and never look back. So kept going, was race leading all the way until literally the end. Started cramping up, just really, I mean, I'm fine now, but one of the things about it is that with the heat, the humidity started kicking up. I thought I had a good hydration plan, but one of the things that it gave me a tip on was magnesium, making sure that I get some magnesium in ahead of time. So riding my ride, I was like, okay, I'm just going to continue pumping. I'm not going to go overdo it. I'm just going to go ride my ride. So I'm riding my ride, probably like 9/10 throughout, feeling good actually. Nothing really like killing me. I'm at heart rate's around 160. Spikes up a little bit on the hill climbs, but that's about it. Feeling pretty good. Got my little cocktail that's concentrated, pretty much a bunch of sugars, and just kept on going. Then leading for the rest of it all the way until the last section. Got held up with the lady going on a downhill, lost about 10-15 seconds there. So I literally kind of jumped off the bike, went over to the left because it was like a sketchy area. So I was like, don't worry, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass you. So stay in your line. And I jumped over, had the bike on the side, on the trail. I kind of went off, ran, jumped back on the bike and kept it moving. But then that gave the guys some time to catch up on me because that was a nice flowy area that you can make up some time on or create a gap on. So continued through, started feeling cramps from there, from that climb on. So we're basically the last quarter where you start doing a lot of bumpy tech on the course. You'll see it in the video. It's going to be another video of the first full lap and then the last bit of the last lap. So went ahead and got everything going. Then the guy, his name is Keith, he ended up winning, spoiler alert. And then he was just chilling behind me. I was like, hey, do you want to go? And he was like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and chill. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I'm went ahead and just at my own pace. I was like, I don't got no legs because I'm cramping already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chill. And so he just sat behind me. So we're talking. And so me, him, and a guy from Open that said, oh man, I should have ran in the 40. He decided just to kind of hang out. So it's us three. We're chilling the last, I don't know, 1/8 of the ride, through all the chunk, through all that stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just ride my pace. At this point, I can't stand, I can't push. So this is straight garbage, as I threw something in the garbage. So I was like, okay, it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and just pedal through. So I try to go at a good pace through all the techie section because I know there's still a crowd behind, right? But I want to save my legs just enough because I know that there's 2 big pumps to finish out the course. And at this moment, there's no pumps. There's just a bunch of tech coming up. So it was like, okay, save the legs a little bit, try to have them recover. And then I went ahead and as soon as we started the hill climb, I just went to the side and just waved them in. So Keith just pedaled his butt all the way up. I was like, there's no way I'm keeping up with him unless I had the legs. Then I kept it moving. And then I saw John. So we finished up the first hill, turn around, and then I see a little crowd behind. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, gotta keep it going, switch gears, keep it moving. We go through that little carousel area coming on back, and then I see John coming through. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, and one of the guys from Open, he's like, yo, he's coming on your tail. He's coming on your tail, go. So started crushing it a little bit, but I can't stand. I can't really push. So I'm trying to go as much as I can without getting terminal cramps like on that inner thigh on both legs. So like I'm getting it. And I was like, okay, I can't stand. I can't put down any crazy power. Come on, just keep pedaling. Try and see where you can keep some momentum. So the last bit out of the carousel is a big downhill and then a big uphill to the finish. So we getting it. I'm like, I got about 75 feet to 100 feet lead. I'm gonna go ahead and pump, but I know he's gonna catch me on this, especially on the uphill. So then we go ahead and we're going ahead and pumping it. And I pump down that downhill. I'm like, okay, my legs are okay on the downhill because there's not a lot of pressure. Gear, go. And then on the uphill, I'm like, am I in a good enough gear that I can sustain the uphill? So I try to stand. Ah, shit, that hurts. So it's like, I can't stand. I got to sit down and pump. So I'm pumping as much as I can, and literally 3 feet, like we go tack, not even 3 feet to the finish. So it was like a foot, maybe 2 feet at most. You'll see that on the video. And then next thing you know, it's actually a second place tie, ladies and gentlemen. It was even Steven at the goddamn finish. So we actually ended up tying for second place. John and I did. And oh man, that was crazy. That was a good pump. I just wish I had some legs in order to finish it out. I think I would have been totally fine if I didn't get held up, but that's part of the game, right? Is that you're gonna hit traffic and all that goodness. So it is what it is. Had a great time here at the EX2 Adventures. Check them out, ex2adventures.com. They do a really good job. There's gonna be some pictures available later as well from Bruce. And then of course, Bike Lane Brewery, which is actually down here by Lake Fairfax, is actually on the other side. You can actually check out their beers. I had a Hellwig, that was pretty good. And of course you pay the premium while you're here. But hey, finished out strong. I have no regrets. And it's definitely a good time. Come on out to one of these events. First class stuff, got a shirt. The weather's been good for the past 2 years this time of year. This is the rain out event, and it worked out very well today. Course was great. Some mud spots here and there, but path was already made, so we're good to go. And yeah, no man, good fun times. Bring the family out here, especially if you're doing a 1 lap. Justin did a 1 lap, and he came out, I think, in 9th spot. I'm not over there right now, but I believe he was in the top 10. So great job out there, Justin. And then he was battling it out with one last guy, and then pulled it out right at the end as well. So he got like a 5-second lead over the guy in the end. So that's pretty damn awesome, actually. So hey man, check it all out. I know I'm going on a little bit because I'm pretty ecstatic. This is my first podium. The Epic rode well. I'll be doing a video as far as the breakdown on that. Whether you get the Epic 7 or if you get the Epic 8, it doesn't matter. The 8 they say is better, more compliant, or if you go ahead and get something else, XC or whatever, with all those crazy damn deals that's out there. So yeah, catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for the dozens and dozens of people watching this crazy thing. All right, catch y'all on the next one.
Male Masters 40 to 44. We got a tie for second. So we'll go 4th place, Mr. Matthew Heiss from Annapolis, 1958. We'll go 3rd place, Christopher Hare from Rockville, 118.36. Tied for 2nd, we got John Parks and Shane Shinnon Roden. So again, tied for 2nd, Mr. John Parks from Owens, Maryland, and then Shane Shinnon Roden from 7, tied for 2nd. In the 1st place,
where's everybody?
Masters 44, Mr. Keith Halstead from Stevens City, Virginia, 117.14.
Nice.
Excellent job, everybody.
There you go, bud.
So 1st, Keith. 2nd, tie is Shane and John. 3rd, Christopher Hare. 4th, Mr. Matthew Heist. We good?
Yeah.
All right, arms up. Look like you owned it. Well done. Congratulations, everybody.